All I know is that when I counted my money, there was money missing, and the only person in this house was her. But what actually happened, you won't believe it. Like, you really won't believe what happened.
Won't. It is not real.
Okay guys, so welcome back to our channel. It is
Kat
and Kay, and we are here for a story time today because once upon a time, I thought Kat stole money from me, and this was... Actually, let's just get into the story because I don't need no explanations. I just need to get right into it, right? So it started in the beginning of our relationship. This was when, I mean, we weren't even official then.
No, you were just talking.
Yeah, we were just basically talking, getting to know each other. Mind you, I was already in love with her. Like I told you guys before, I've been in love with this woman, this lady. That ages you. I've been in love with her since I knew almost right away that I loved her.
So did I, by the way. Yes.
No, but so we weren't even dating. Like, we were just, you know, in the beginning stages, we were talking. And I was about to take a solo trip to, where was I going? Puerto Rico. I was taking a solo trip to Puerto Rico, and Kat came over to visit one day, and I had taken some money out of the ATM. I had about like $1,200 or something like that. And I think was it all hundreds or?
It was all hundreds.
It was all hundreds.
And that's the money you were gonna take to your trip or something?
Yeah.
You were just...
Yeah, I was taking money. I was just taking some spending money or whatever.
Yeah,
So I had the money sitting on my dresser, just out playing in the open. Like, I didn't think anything of it. Like,
you didn't know me that much yet, but you had money there.
Yeah. But I didn't like.
Yeah.
If I feel like I can't trust you, I'm not gonna date you, or I'm not gonna talk to you. But in the like I said, I loved her. I loved every characteristic about her. I never got an inkling that she would steal money from me. So this was crazy. So the money was there, and mind you, it was all just placed like straight. It wasn't straight, not touched. All the bills were aligned.
It was stacked up, right?
Yeah.
Facing up. Like, she's very particular with how she has her money sitting. Like, it needs to face a certain way and everything.
So yeah, it was stacked on my dresser, and it was, you know, it was all hundreds, so it wasn't really a big stack or anything like that. I went into the bathroom. Catherine was here sitting at the table doing something. I don't know, maybe you were eating, or I don't know what she was doing.
I'm gonna let her tell her perspective, and I'll tell you what actually happened. Go ahead.
So I come out of the bathroom, and I noticed that the money is like, it's like moved, and it's not perfectly aligned. So I'm like, what the heck?
Your mind should have, you probably were going crazy.
No, I was going crazy. So I noticed that right away. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I didn't touch the money. Like, I didn't bump the money or anything like that. So I counted it. Why when I counted the money, there was $100 missing.
That's crazy.
Mind you, $100 is nothing, right? But it was gone. Right. So I'm now my heart's racing because I'm like, yo, I got this girl in my house. Like, mind you, I don't bring anybody into my house. Like, nobody. I'm like, I know she did not take money from here. Like, what the fuck? And I didn't feel like I could ask her about it right away because I was like, I don't know, my emotions were all over the place. I didn't want to like start like a confrontation. You know, we never got into like a weird scenario like this. So I'm like, how do I approach this?
Yeah. And you told me like you were going through it. You were like, I don't see her like this. Why? If she stole from me, like you were going through like a little heartbreak, like a mini like.
Yeah, I was going through a heartbreak because I'm like, I gotta stop talking to this girl because she's a fucking thief.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So I'm going through all the emotions. So I'm like, okay, now I'm tripping. I'm like, wait, what? Did I have 1,200 there? Like, did I bump it? Did it fall somewhere? Did I misplace it? Like, I'm
couldn't
going
find
like,
it nowhere, right?
Couldn't find it nowhere. And I know, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not going crazy. I did not touch this money. So I come to the kitchen, she's sitting at the table, right?
You had made me dinner that night. So I was eating, you know, I was happy, go lucky.
So me, I'm like, I get on detective mode. I just start watching her every move, right? I'm watching the way she blinks, the way she thinks, the way she, whatever. Like,
reactions.
Obviously not thinks, but I'm just like watching her like a hawk because I'm like, yo, this girl stole money from me. So I don't know if I was just projecting, but the energy was weird. Like, it was probably
I was, like I said, I was in my own little happy world, so that was all you.
Yeah, I was projecting probably. I felt like she was acting different and stuff. So I'm like, how could I like get her to show me through her body language like that she stole the money? Because I didn't want to say anything right away because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to accuse her. That was my biggest thing, right? So I went to the room, I got the money, I brought it out here, I started counting it in front of her. Because in my head, and mind you, I don't do that. I'm not the type to count money in front of people, whatever. It was for me, it was like a tactic to see if she would like act weird or if her body language would be up. If I could detect any like sense that she actually took this money, right? To me, she was acting weird. So she was acting weird. She was not really trying to make eye contact. So I'm like, oh yeah, this girl took $100 from me. But in my head, I'm like, why would she take $100? Like she works. She's independent, like she got everything going for herself. Like $100 though, like she could just ask me if she wanted it, right? I don't say anything. She leaves. I go to work that night. I'm fucking tripping. Like, I'm like, damn, I really gotta stop talking to this girl. And like, mind you, she's my soulmate. Like, she's my soulmate.
Damn. Must have been going through it.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I don't want to stop talking to her, but like, I'm not gonna talk to somebody who's thieving from me. So I hit up a friend, right? I'm texting my friend. To this day, she still don't know.
She gonna know.
But Kiana, if you're watching this,
it was me.
It was Kat. So you know, your friends always are gonna hold everything against your partner. They're never gonna forget anything. You will forgive, but they won't. So I hit up a friend and I told her that I think my cousin stole money from me. So I'm telling her the scenario. I'm like, yeah, she was the only one in my house. She's like, which cousin is this? Are you close with her? I'm like, yeah, like we're pretty close. She's like, has she ever been to your house before? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, has she ever stolen anything? I'm like, no. She's like, are you sure? Like, you know, we're going down the timeline and stuff like that. I'm like, listen, look. The money was there. The money was moved. I didn't touch the money. The money's missing. She's like, oh yeah, she took it. That bitch took it. Like, she's like, she goes, change her name. She said, change her contact in your phone to Sticky Fingers. I was crying. I'm like, oh my God. Like, if I tell her that it's her, she's gonna be like, cut her off. So I'm still trying to, you know, because I didn't want to just accuse Kat, but so I'm like telling my friend, I'm like, yo, what should I do? She's like, well, I feel like you need to say something to her because, you know, she's your cousin and like, you don't need to let that go like unaddressed, you know, if she stole something from you. So I'm like, I just don't want to start a confrontation and I don't want to accuse her. If she's like, bitch, text her, like she stole it.
It was her.
Right. I mean, who else could it be? Nobody else was in my house. So
that's the mystery.
So I text my cousin.
Okay, me.
And I was like, hey, like I approached it, you know, as gently as I could. I wasn't trying to like attack her. I was like, I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, but like, you know, I have my money on my dresser and it was moved and there's $100 missing. Did you take it? And she's like, oh no, like I would never take money from you, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, now she's a liar too. I'm like, she's a thief and a liar. Like, nah, this is a dub. So I'm like, okay, well the money's not there, and like I feel like you were acting weird. And she's like, what are you talking about? Da 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 da. I'm like, the money's gone. You were the only one in the house. Where's the money? She's like, oh, now I'm starting to feel like you were starting to like feel offended or whatever because you were like, I wouldn't steal from you.
Yeah,
like, you know,
a little attacked.
Yeah.
But you didn't approach me with attitude. You wrote like a long message and you were just like concerned, like, hey, like, you were like, yeah, if you needed the money, you should have just told me.
Yeah, I did say
like,
that. I didn't approach her with attitude at all. I was, but I felt like it was, because I'm not confrontational, I don't like to like go, I felt like it was very uncomfortable for me. And I felt like there was a back and forth, not in a bad way, but it was just like, hey, where's my money? No, I didn't take it. Okay, where is it? Okay, I didn't take it. Okay, so why is it missing then? Okay, you know, if you needed it, you could have asked, like that type of stuff.
And you said that you were like, hey, like if you needed it, you should have asked. And then you also said, hey, if you do have it, like it's fine that you took it. Just let me know so that I know where the money's at. Because now I feel like I'm bugging. I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I feel like I'm bugging. But I wasn't really like giving her all my like emotions, but I was bugging. I was tripping at work. I was like, yo, because in my head, I'm like, I have to cut this girl off because, like, no, like, you're not gonna steal from me. We're just getting to know each other. Like, what type of person are you?
Yeah.
Judging mad fucking hard, yo.
Just judging the shit out of me.
Judging. So I ended up going to Puerto Rico. She never admitted to taking the money.
Right, but you don't tell him yet.
No, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell
okay.
him. So I ended up going to Puerto Rico. She never ended up admitting to taking the money. So while I'm down there, like we're still talking back and forth and stuff like that. But I'm just like, yeah, when I get back, I'm gonna cut her off. Like I was down there for like a self-care trip, so I wasn't trying to like entertain that, you know, go through all those motions and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get back and then I'm gonna dead it because she stole. Like, you know what I mean? So the whole time she's claiming her innocence. Yo, this is crazy how people really get locked up for things that they didn't do. It just reminds me of like stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially was it reasonable doubt? There's no unreasonable doubt. Is that what it is? When they can't.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when they can't prove that you did it or didn't.
By reason, something like that. Yeah, by reason.
Yeah, it's crazy because there was no reason for you to. Like there was no other way that I could have proved that I didn't take it.
Yeah,
literally
because
no other way.
Literally no one. Like I know I didn't lose the money. I know I didn't touch the money. So you were the only one here. So where the money go?
Right, and it was nowhere. We were looking for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
her side, which I did not believe.
This is my side. So that day, I remember she was packing last minute for her trip, and I had left work early because I wasn't feeling well. I really was sick. I think I had the flu or something. I was actually sick. But Kia was like, just come over. All you have to do is like lay down on my bed. You don't have to do anything. You know, just come lay down. I'll cook for you. I'm gonna pack and cook for you. Blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, I'll just go hang out with you for a couple hours and then go home. So I'm laying on her bed. I walk in and I do see the money there, and I'm like, okay, great. And the first thought in my head was like, why would you keep money laying out like that? Like you barely even know.
This is my motherfucking house.
I know, but it's like it was like I could see. I noticed the money, and I was like, okay, that's just there. Like, okay, I guess she trusts me. But I was like, that's interesting. Like she just left the money there. But and to me, I would have put it away.
For me, one thing about me is that I don't feel like people have to earn my trust. I naturally just trust people. Then if you give me a reason not to trust you, that's a different story. But like I already knew you for a little bit, so I didn't get any like if I would have any fishy feelings, you wouldn't be in my house.
Correct. I wouldn't even be in your house.
If I feel like I couldn't trust you to be in my house, then that's a whole different story. You're not gonna be in here.
Right.
That you're not coming in period. You're not even gonna have access to see the money. So if you're here, it's because I trust you.
Yeah.
Like,
and if you're questioning like, oh, should I leave this out? Then you know that something's like not right.
Yeah. Then no.
Yeah. So, okay, I noticed it. I did notice it. But since a very, very young girl, my parents has always taught me to keep my hands to myself, and I always have. I never stole anything, like literally. I do not remember ever stealing anything, even as a kid. Like my mom would beat my ass. Like, no, I could never. So, whatever. So, let me give you my side, okay? I'm laying on her bed. I am aware that I am sick, right? Kia's leaving on a trip. Kia had done laundry, and you know when she cleans her house, she's very picky about how she wants things when they come back. So when she comes back from her trips, so I was like, you know what? I was trying to be considerate while I'm sick. I'm like, Kia, you know what? Like I'm all over your sheets right now. Like I don't want you to come back to these sheets because I'm sick, and I don't want you to come back and get sick. I don't know. I just thought, why would you want to lay in a bed where somebody was sick? You wouldn't want to.
Meanwhile, she's here sick. You were already sick and you were here around me. So I was gonna get sick. All right.
But I'm thinking, just
a little roast.
Yeah, whatever. I'm like cuddled up in her. I was like, let me wash your sheets. I was like, she was like, oh, you're so considerate. Thank you. I was like, of course. So I took her sheet. The bureau. What? How you say it in English?
The dresser.
Oh my God, the dresser. She put the money on the dresser. When I took her sheets, I think you helped. Did you help me?
I don't remember.
Like bundle. So I grabbed the sheets and the comforter, whatever comfort, and I rolled it. You know, and I kind of went like this, took it out. The dresser is near the bed, so I went ahead. I took the sheets, whatever. Like I said, I rolled it into like the bag, and then like I sealed the bag and I let it be. Whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't notice the money at that point. I wasn't even thinking about the money. I go about my business. I think you're getting ready to I think you're almost done packing. You made me some food. I came out, I ate. I guess Kia's doing last minute things in her room. I don't know what she was doing. At this point, you're freaking out and you're counting the money, but I didn't realize you were doing that. I was in the kitchen eating the banging food you made me, and I was like, I was having a good time. I was like, yo, I think I even started to feel better.
That's the thing. I came out here, she was just vibing. I'm like, so she just chilling after she just stole my money, like.
Then I remember this. Kia comes out with the money in her hand. I'm like, okay, and then she starts counting it in front of me, and I'm like.
What? You like corny?
Right. I was like,
I don't do that. I really don't do that. I'm not that type of person.
I was eating.
I was just trying to see if
And
she's
I'm looking
got
at, you're observing me, but I'm observing.
Yeah.
The energy that you might have felt was me thinking like, why are you counting in front of me like that? So I was like, but I didn't really make a face. I was just like, minding my business. And you're looking at me and you're counting. And then you're counting again. I'm like, what is she, okay. What is she doing? Anyways, I'm eating, minding my business. And then as you're counting, some fell on the ground, on the floor, underneath the table. And then I'm like, and I'm helping you and you pick it up. And then your face is all serious too.
Yeah, I was like looking at her.
So
I was
serious.
I was just observe her.
I was like, is she stressed right now? What's going on? I had no idea. So I'm here you go. Like I'm helping her and then she's probably thinking like, this bitch took my money. Now she's helping me pick up.
She take another 100.
Right. So I'm like, whatever. And then I noticed her demeanor did change. Her attitude did change. So as we're like gathering everything.
You were asking me if I was okay.
Yes, we left. We ended up being outside. She got in her car, I got in my car. Before she gets into her car, I was like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, I feel like your energy changed. I had no idea what was going on at this point. And she goes
fuming.
And she goes, no, I'm good. I guess you weren't ready to talk about it yet. She's like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm okay. I was like, all right, sounds good. Well, I'll see you when you come back, And I got in my car, left, like nothing happened. Then, before you reached out, I reached out first. I was like, hey, I believe that's how I remember it. I texted her and I was like, are you okay? I was like, I feel like your energy changed. Like, what's going on? Like, tell me, because it felt weird. Her kiss felt dry when she said goodbye.
Because I was like, I'm about to cut you off. So, like, what are we doing?
It just felt so weird. And then that's when she hit me like a little long paragraph like saying what you just said. Like, hey, I just feel like, like I'm missing $100 and like I don't know where that could have happened. And but you were very nice about it. You were like, if you took it, just let me know now. I promise, like, I'm not going to be mad at you. I just want to know. You were probably saying anything to get me to say the truth. And then I was like, listen, I did not take that. I was not about to admit to something that I did not do. I was like, listen.
I was going to give you a chance, though, a little bit, just to tell me the truth. Like,
and give me the benefit of the doubt.
And give you the benefit of the doubt. Because you never really know what somebody's going through. You know what I mean? And, like, I don't know. I just felt like... But at the same time, it was just like, no, she could... Like, this is not the person that she's showing me.
Yeah.
Like,
it didn't match.
It didn't match everything that you were showing me. So I was just like, I don't know. Maybe if you would have told me, yeah, I did. If you would have told me the truth, I probably would have respected it more. But I probably still would have stopped talking to you.
Right.
But maybe we could have been friends afterwards. Like, because true, like, you never know what somebody's going through. But, like, just ask. Just ask.
Exactly. So I was like, no, I did not take it. Like, I would never do something like that. And in my mind, I'm like, why would I take $100?
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
100. I know is a lot for a lot of people, and it is. You could pay a bill of food, whatever, gas, whatever you need it for, but it's not enough to like risk a relationship. I feel like, come on, like $100. Why didn't I take more than that if I really needed it or wanted to just steal?
I was thinking like maybe she just took the 100 because maybe she think I wouldn't notice it. Like,
okay, because that could be a tactic.
Yeah, and I was questioning. I was like, did I? Like, I'm like, did I take this much out? Like, and I have to go back and like retrace my steps and like see, because I don't even know if I took it out of the ATM. I might have took it out. Like, might have been money that I was getting through the business too. I can't really remember, but like,
yeah,
I couldn't remember how much I took out, and I wasn't able to verify that. So I was like,
okay. But you knew it was exactly.
There was 100 missing. I knew it. Like, but I was questioning myself too, because I'm like, she's really saying she didn't take it. And
so
like,
what is it? Yeah.
So what is it? Like, you start going crazy. Like, you start thinking you're really bugging.
Yeah, or that I'm the one. Like, you didn't know what to believe in that moment.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Like I said I didn't do it. Then you were like, fine, whatever. You didn't do it. Like, you were like, okay, all right. You say you didn't. We were texting every morning, like, hi, good morning, like nothing. You know, you were doing your thing. We weren't like texting every day all the time, but we were hitting each other up throughout the day, like when we could text back. You know, she was enjoying her time, so, you know, I think you might have showed me some pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, we FaceTime a couple times.
That's true, we did. So, and I'm thinking we're good. I'm thinking she believes me this whole time. I'm thinking we're good. So, she left like on a Friday, I think, and she was coming back the next Friday. So I waited till Thursday, the Thursday after she left. So Friday, you know, weekend comes around. Thursdays is my day off. So I was like, I'll do laundry on Thursday. That way it's fresh. I could just do laundry in the morning and I'll take it straight to her house. You also left me the keys so I can like make your bed or whatever. So I was always, I wait for Thursday. And as soon as I take her sheets out the trash bag, I take it out because I'm doing laundry, right? But I leave it there for a moment and I walk away. I'm doing some other stuff around the house, and at this point I was living with my parents. So I'm like, you know, I'm doing my thing in the room. I think I'm on my phone. My mom walks in the room and she goes, oh my God, $100 is mine. And she puts it in her pocket. She's just being like silly or whatever. And I'm like, $100? Where did you get that from? And she's like, and it was a crispy $100 too.
It was mine.
It was a crispy, it was a crispy like stack of bills. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm like, and at this point I'm confused. I didn't know where it came from. I'm like, $100? Where did I get $100 from? Like, and it was right on top. It was right on top of the sheets. I didn't even see that. She did. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I was like, oh my God. I was like, where did you find that, Mom? And she goes, right on the sheets. And I was like, Mom, that's Kia's money. Like, I accidentally, like, I guess dragged it in with her things as I was like folding it into the bag. Yeah, and it was, like I said, it was new and crispy, so I was like, it has to be Kia's. So I'm thinking, wow, that's what happened. Like,
oops.
I was like, oh my God. And like, now if I wanted to really steal and had bad intentions, I would have just taken it, because at this point she thought I took it already, or we don't know what happened at this point. I immediately texted her and I was like,
I was just waiting for the vacation and she was gonna get.
Really?
Baby.
You're really gonna do that without having proof?
The proof was you were the only one here.
The proof was what? That I was
the proof was you were the only one here. But you see how it worked out? Like, it all worked out.
It's crazy. Because I would have lost this opportunity just because that freaking money would have been... Thank God I didn't take that out anywhere else. It was in my room, and like, it actually made it with me, you know? And
that's how you know we're meant to be, because I almost let go of my soulmate because I thought she stole from me. Which she technically... didn't,
I took it, but I didn't mean to.
She did take the money, but she didn't steal. Okay, she did take the money. But I technically almost cut her off because I thought that. And then the money appears in the, you know, her mom finds the money.
Yeah.
And then I didn't have to cut her off. And that's how you know it's meant to be, because like I could have really cut off my soul.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I found the money. I immediately text her and she goes, oh wow, that's crazy. She's like, well, thank you for telling me after the fact, like, thank you for at least letting me know. I mean, like, she recognized that, like, if I really didn't want to say it, I could have just kept that to myself.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, here's your money. As soon as you came back,
yeah,
I gave her $100 bill. I was like, here you go. Here are your sheets and here's your money. Like, I even got you flowers too. Like,
she did.
She was.
I felt like an asshole. I was like, oh my God.
I got her flowers. I got her 2 flowers. I got her one bouquet to put on the kitchen dining table. I got her another one to put, like a smaller one to put on the
fireplace.
On the fireplace, because I know she likes her house with flowers, especially white flowers. And I was like, you know, since I have her keys, let me just make it real special. I was like, let me make her bed and make her some flowers. Let me give her $100 bill. You know, while I'm at it.
You should have added interest.
No, you should have given me interest for that.
Oh my God.
That's so funny. But yeah, that's the story. And we always laugh about it.
Yeah.
We talk about it at least twice a year. We're just like, remember that time where you stole $100 from me? I was like, no, remember that time when you thought I stole $100 from you?
Yo.
I'm just so happy that I found.
I'm like, yo, what if her mom would have kept it? Like, I would have been like, oh, and just like kept it too. Like, there could have been so many different scenarios.
Yeah. What if she didn't tell me? She just found this? What if it would have fallen like in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Because that's where the laundry is.
And like somebody else in the house just picked it up and kept it.
Yeah, and it's nobody. And then I wasn't thinking about that money anymore, so someone could have just mentioned it and I probably wouldn't even known it was yours. Like, that could have happened too. And then we wouldn't have been together because you would have thought I stole your money. Then you would have been texting me while you were on vacation, and then you would have came back and cut me off. That's crazy.
Why would I like...
So you really thought it was me?
Well, I was still processing it over vacation because I was trying to figure out if I could believe you or not, but then all the signs were pointing to you. So it's like, I know she's saying this, but how can I trust it if the money's not there? And she was the only one that was there.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
All because I was being kind. If I was just like, fuck that, I'm gonna go home, you could wash your own sheets, it would never happen. It's crazy how that happens. That's crazy.
I felt really bad because, oh God, I was like, technically I did accuse her, and that's what I didn't want, and that's why I didn't even want to speak on it. But I'm like, if I don't speak on it, I'm gonna feel all these feelings, and then I'm gonna start feeling, like I'm just gonna start like being like
resentful.
Like,
or
yeah, like bitter, you know. So I didn't want to like hold those feelings in.
I would not want that either.
But then once it like blew up in my face, because it did, not in a bad way, because she was really sweet about it.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, instead of feeling offended, I was just like, listen, I don't know how. I was a little offended that you kept pressing it a little bit. You were like, are you sure?
Because I kept
and I was
asking
like,
her,
no,
because I'm like, where is the money? Like, I don't understand. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. So, like, where did this money go?
Yeah. And I was like, no. And then I was like, let me just let it go because I didn't do it. And then you started to act normal again. So I thought you were fine and you forgot about it. Not forgot about it, but I thought you believed me eventually.
Yeah, I was just trying to enjoy my vacation. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy. The fact that you didn't believe me, like, but I guess.
But would you believe me? Like, all right, guys, leave some comments in the comments. If you're in the situation that we are in, would you, and you just are like starting to talk to this person, you're not official, you know, you're just getting to know them.
Yeah.
What would you think?
Yeah.
Like,
especially if they're
what
the
would you
only
think?
person in that house.
Yeah.
At that time, and it disappeared after I got to your house. Like.
Yeah.
It was there moments later. It wasn't there. I was still there.
Yeah, and the money was moved. Like, what would you think? Like,
it's crazy. The money. That's the thing. Like, I would at least put the stack back. Not.
Well, it wasn't crazy. It was just like moved a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I don't put my money.
It was
that.
it was the wind.
Yeah.
Of the sheets when I was putting everything in.
Well, that was not a scenario that I had even thought of.
How do we not see? Like it was kind of crazy. How it never touched the dresser though. Like how did that happen?
Don't know.
It was next to it, but it wasn't like on the dresser when we shook everything and put it in the back. Like
have no
idea.
How does
that happen?
But honestly, after that situation, I can say, ironically, it made me gain like more respect and more trust for her, because she could have kept $100. Like, you know what I mean? It's $100. $100 is $100. It's not really nothing. But like, she already went through the accusation. You know, she already went through that whole thing with me, and she finds the money. She could have just kept it, and that just really proved to me that she's not a thief. She's not a thief, and she's not a liar. Yeah. Like the whole time I'm thinking that she was lying. It's like I was projecting hard, heavy.
I didn't get it. I tend to get your point.
It was all pointing to her, but yeah, I'm glad we got through that little trial and tribulation.
That was our first little trial and tribulation.
Yeah,
right?
we didn't argue though.
No,
like we didn't argue at all. Like we, you know, I mean, I was kind of like just planning things behind the scene. Like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. But yeah, we didn't argue. Like it was just kind of like, you know,
misunderstanding, and I was just letting it be. I don't know. I was like, all right, you believe what you want. I don't know what to tell you.
And that part got me though. When she said that, I was like, that's what somebody would say. That's what I stole your money.
That's what a thief would say.
Yeah, that's exactly what a thief would say.
Sounds like I can't prove it to you. I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, guys, we were just talking about this, and we thought it would be like a fun little lighthearted. I don't know. Is this lighthearted?
No, it's like an interesting like story. You know, that we went through. It's like funny too.
Yeah, but this is what I say. Everything is meant to be like everything, and not just talking about our relationship, but everything in life happens for a reason. Like every single thing. There could have been so many different scenarios to that situation. I could have cut her off. You know, I could have really stuck with the thought that she stole my money.
Yeah.
And it, you know, that whole thing that played out just made me like, I really like this girl. Like I really like this girl. Really, really fond of you. No, for real, because it was just like, wow, like, I don't know, it just all turned around in her favor, honestly, because it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good.
That's crazy.
But everything's meant to be, man. Just trust the process. Like obviously, if that wouldn't have, if I would have never got the $100 back, probably would have cut her off. Then she wouldn't have been my soulmate, and that would have been meant to be too.
That would have meant to be too. If I would have never found that money, you would have to this day thought that I stole that money from you.
Definitely would have.
And I would have been wondering like, how did that happen? I would have been so mad at that point. Like you really are accusing me because I didn't take it.
But at that point, it's just like it's not meant to be. You know, these things happen to, you know, lead you down the right path. And whether you decide to, you know, continue, everything is happening for your greatest good. And you know, so whatever I would have chose would have been happening for my greatest good. But I'm just glad that
is true.
Yeah, I'm just glad that everything played out in her favor.
My favorite too, because
I was heartbroken. I was like, I don't want to cut this girl low. Like, I love her. Like, she got good conversation. She looking fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she's responsible. She makes her own money.
She was the full package. And she's like, I never felt like I dated, like, I always tell her this. Like, I never felt like I dated a woman. Like, you know, I feel like I always dated, like, I don't want to say little girls because that sounds weird, but like, you know, just not girls who were mature, not women who were, I just feel like she was a grown woman, and I'm just like, yeah, she's a, I don't know, she just gives me those vibes. So like, when I feel like I had to cut my lady off, like my grown woman, like,
you were disappointed.
I was really heartbroken. Like, I was really, really heartbroken. So
you were like, damn, even grown women steal. That's crazy.
Be your auntie. No, but yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in today.
Thank you for listening to our craziness.
We'll be back next week, guys.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments too if there's anything you want to see from us so that we can like do it for you so you can watch it. Because we also want you guys to like enjoy what you're looking at. And also,
and we always say this. And like, we get
let
comments on the video, but we don't get comments on ideas. So like, you know.
Yeah, let us know for real, because we really are interested.
Yeah.
The only thing Ikea wouldn't do is dress like a girl.
That's, don't
makeup on her. She will never do that, she said.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Boo. Whatever.
Yay.
She's sticking to
I'm sticking to what, you know, I'm sticking to myself,
her,
though.
yes.
Yeah, like, I'm not about to get on here and get on the dress for likes and shit. Like,
it's just funny.
Exactly, for laughs. That's even worse. So y'all can laugh at me. Not having it. But if you want to dress like a, you know, boy, tomboy,
I would do. Oh my god, I totally would. And you could like do like a mustache. Well, I have a little one, but you could do like a beard and a mustache and like.
And then we go out in public like that. And
oh my god, now you're giving them ideas now.
Okay.
Freak.
I mean, basically that I'm stealing your idea. That might be content.
I might do that.
Content.
I don't know. We'll see. Well, you let us know.
But anyways, guys, thank you for joining us this week. We'll be back with another video real soon. Stay tuned. If you haven't caught up on the buzz cut, some of you might be like, what the heck happened to your hair? That video was last week, so you can tune into that. It's a really fun video too.
It is. It was a really good video.
Yeah, really good video. My hair was down my back, and now I'm a bald head. I'm bald headed.
Yeah.
But we love you guys. And yeah, she did. We're a little all over the place with this ending, but we love you guys, and we will see you soon. Peace.